the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from South Florida. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. This one complete to Watkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Saul, the man in motion. A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, 49.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, work. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he will score! Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his first touchdown of the new year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the 49ers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Deputy! Cougar 19! 1918! Go!
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Come 19! Come 19! 19 Tigers!
The first carry here for Devon Achane. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 6, go street.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And he's going to have it up for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
4 yards.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Ready,
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
They'll run it right here with Brooks. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he has...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Safe kick taken. Now a hit. And he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Working out on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. To the air on 3rd down. Here's work. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here is Rourke. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's second down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Will run up the middle with James. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
Here's a handoff to James.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
We've got 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard.
60 Maverick,
Brings up
60
second
Maverick.
and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Once again, it's A-10. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Michael Williams. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
'19 Lions. Ready, ready. Dragon 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Now a screen set up for A-check.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 6.
Shut 70 line. Go.
Throwing, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Michael Williams. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. And will be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Straight ahead, it's James. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Here's Rourke. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. Back all 80.
Richardson to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, check, match, check, liking, 18. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Achad. And he'll get about 5.
2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5.
19 Lions. Down. 19.
Now Richardson hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. You just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
That keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To the air now, 2nd down, and here is Work. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Work. He's got his man, it's Smith. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard. Now, for him, and
he barrels his way into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check, smash. Check, smash. 70 Lions. Ready?
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Cougar 19.
Dolphins, first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings them down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Stop. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
A gain of 14. And a
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. They'll throw with Rourke. His throw here is complete, and he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Aiden Baker. 10 yards on the pickup.
Second and inches.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
To the air, it's Rourke. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
That
yards.
pass play good for 22. First down, 49ers.
A gain of 22
That last
yards.
completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, 49ers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That went out wide to Achane.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Quick hitting slant there. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Warrior 70. Go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 60 back.
Here's Richardson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Nineteen tight. 19 tight.
Now Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Here's Matt Araiza now as he's on to punt for Miami. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. Fake the give, and now here's Rourke. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And not much there. Quick defense, held to no gain. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking 3rd and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff looking at him so we'll step aside. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is H.A. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
Martin on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
On the double.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Richardson. He'll try to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
19 Lions.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drop.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the handoff, this is James. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Rourke. They set up the screen to James. Room to run. Has it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Watkins motioning over. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd, they need 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Here's a give to H.A. He finds some room. Across the 25. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit.
Niners 27, Dolphins 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The crowded draw with Hunter, and he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 56 yards.
San Francisco.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. James trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Man in motion is Smith. One more time with James. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. they're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
On the carry, it's Achan. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Okay,
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. A run up the middle with Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready up.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
19 Tiger. Come on. Come on. Ready.
We'll try and run it with Brooks. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
4 yards.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Again, it is Brooks. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, ready? Cougar. Get up. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achan. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. A short one that is caught by Fanning.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
18 run. Ready?
Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready up.
It's 3rd and 4.
60. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing, Richardson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Here's a handoff to James. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third and 6. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready, break. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Dolphins.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 1st and 10, here's nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection, it's just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Go! 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson operating from the pistol. work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the gun on third down, in trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw, it's Richardson. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Send a man in motion right. Man in motion is Smith. Now, faking the give. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He'll get it inside the 20. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here is 1st and 10.
Get it!
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
7 Pirates, Viking 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
A second down throw for Richardson. Catch made there by Waddle. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Dolphins
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Warriors 70. Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
and 10 yards.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Richardson going to look to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he will have a Dolphins first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the...
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
Let's go. Dixie Maverick. Dix Viking 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now Richardson. That is hot. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.